Now, Morara Kibaso, he has been, since he became popular in this country and famous, he has been moving across various media stations to speak about various topics in this country. My advice in most of the videos I've done on Cyprian TV and many other stations is that Morara Kibaso now should reach a point where he stops going for this interview. He stops being too common on various social media platforms. Because one problem as young men and women we have in this country, we can talk too much and to an extent that even put ourselves in some trap. Let me give you a simple example here before I proceed. We had Kasamuel. Kasamuel and his team, that is of Masita Rus, when they had a platform where they spoke on Season TV with this lady called Olive Barus, Olive Barus asked them a very simple question. William Ruto goes, then what next? These guys could not answer. That's a question that was a question that everyone was expecting to get an answer from them. It was actually, that show was watched across the country because these guys were now the people who were being talked of in the town. People were expecting to hear what they were saying about that. But they were also, people actually were expecting them to give a plan that Kenyans can like. But the moment they didn't give an answer to that, showing how smart they are, they were proving that they are very smart, they know what they're doing, they are thinking well. So basically they did not actually even at any point show any interest of answering that question. As a result, most Kenyans, particularly those who are not Gen Zs, felt like these guys are jokers. They even don't know what they're fighting for. Others concluded that probably these guys are funded, so the person in the plan is someone else. And that's how these guys were destroyed. That's why their relevancy went down. That's why they were never talked of the way they used to be talked of right now. The name that they were given, the elevation that they were put someplace, it is no longer there. Simply because of the media. They were given a platform, too much talking, and as a result, they spoiled themselves. I personally felt this was a platform, or this was a chance for Morara Kibaso to learn and reflect back and say, what happened to Akinaka Samuel, Masita Rus, and other leaders? It's simply the media. The media puts you to be so common to the people based on their script. They draft questions, they will ask you. And once they destroy you, you're done, they go to another person. Morara Kibaso is putting himself to the same trap. Why am I saying so? Morara Kibaso has gone to so many media stations. One of them, actually the climax of all that I call myself the climax, it was that one of JKL. But despite going to that platform, he still moved down other steps to go to other media platforms for an interview. And he has become too common. Recently, he attended the Spice FM of KTN, and the story is all over on YouTube. You guys can go and watch. Morara Kibaso had an interview, and one of the things that he showcased there is that the way he was injured, which is very wrong. Of course, we don't really want people to injure any other, and we want Morara to be safe so that he can do his job well. So when he appeared there, Morara Kibaso, what we realized that he was not in good health, but that was not the major reason as to why he was called to that platform. Because people take it like politically this was okay. I didn't see the weight from the journalists that were asking him questions. They were interviewers. I don't see them putting weight on that, whether they're condemning it, asking even what the Elach was doing or something like that. But they wanted to hear Morara's opinion on the script they had. That is the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua as the deputy president. One of the things they wanted to hear is, who does Morara support? And Morara Kibaso was openly now trapped. And they said he changed from the tune that we should both go, and he was trapped in a small corner where he was saying now that Rigathi Gachagua is better than William Ruto is better than Rigathi Gachagua. So Rigathi Gachagua should go home. It's a good idea for Rigathi Gachagua to go home because of the allegations that could have been put, or because we all know him the way he is. But the fact remains this, that both President William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua should go home because of the kind of a state of the nation. And also, now Morara Kibaso will sit down and assess, why is this question being asked to me? What have we been standing for as Gen Zs or millennials, as all as youth in this country? But when he answered this question, CT really questioned him further and gave him examples. And eventually, we realized one simple thing. Morara Kibaso was trapped, and to be honest, he was shown that probably is not well informed as far as the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua is concerned. Why am I saying so? Morara Kibaso went ahead to give his reasons. reasons that could not make Rigathi Gachagua to really be impeached. Because I feel like the reasons that he gave were not such strong even to be against Rigathi Gachagua based on William Ruto, on what he is. What do I mean by that simple statement? I mean that you cannot compare corruption of Rigathi Gachagua to that one of William Ruto. William Ruto is the father of all. You cannot compare the tribalism that has been shown by Rigathi Gachagua to that one of William Ruto. We cannot, because William Ruto is the father of that. So when you say that Rigathi Gachagua should go, that is worse than William Ruto, how do you justify? Morara Kibaso was defeated. It was difficult for him to do that. Now, City went ahead to ask him, what is wrong on being contrary to what your boss is saying? What is wrong by the deputy president speaking different language from what the president is saying? Morara Kibaso started defending William Ruto again, showing how Rigathi Gachagua should respect him. What respect should be accorded to somebody who is doing wrong things in this country? What respect should be given to a man who feels that he has the powers over the people of Kenya? Therefore, Morara Kibaso was trapped in that corner, and he again showed that he is weak at some point. So therefore, it is my sincere call for Morara Kibaso that he needs to avoid certain platforms of media and engage on media that are talking or projecting whatever is passing across in this country. I will personally try to look for him so that we could share about this. But the fact remains, I feel that that's one of the areas that he needs to correct, so that he can put himself in a position where he's respected and also seen as a leader in this country. Because the moment is diminished by media stations. The moment is diminished by media stations, he will be able to fall down and actually will not rise again. So therefore, it is not proper for Morara Kibaso to subject himself to unnecessary interviews. These media people, particularly for Space FM, they could have gotten other people to give their opinion. They have brought so many to give their opinion. But that of Morara mattered. Because Morara Kibaso, of course, they wanted to hear the voice of Morara Kibaso being an icon in this country. But where could that statement of Morara Kibaso put him? Just a commoner. Someone supporting William Ruto. Someone against just Rigathi Gachagua. And what are the Gen Zs and millennials or youth from the Central Region feel about this? Because it is very clear in this country that it is a political game that is being played, and that it's open that Rigathi Gachagua is just simply being fought because of political stance and political utterances. So therefore, it's very clear it's also a plan that's being orchestrated for 2027. But Morara Kibaso decided to put it like it is only Rigathi Gachagua's mistakes in this country, and is the worst of all. I personally feel that was a trap, and he fell into it. I hope he will learn from there, and as we go forward, and as we move forward on this platform, we are not going to do any other analysis of a mistake of this kind that Morara has done as far as the inject movement is concerned. That is my video there and there. Kindly please, this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My name is Abel Mukwa.